हथौड़ी हथौड़ी ये है अपना यार हंसता और
Bro, it's recording.
shit.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to 21st Century Tiger Presents The Udri Talks. I'm your guy next door, T.
I'm your guy next door, yes. And yes, this is for the 90's kids. Remember the times when I used to call you in those landline telephones?
Remember how we used to stretch the tangled wire till the end to grab notebooks to explain problems to our friends?
Sure we did. And the school days, bro. We are a generation who had to remove shoes while entering the computer labs.
And guess what? We just played pinball or open paint.
Remember how we used to wish our teachers back then? Good morning, miss. Used to call miss, don't know why. And the morning assembly especially, we used to do prayers. Right after that, we took a pledge. I don't remember it completely though, but it went something like this. India is my country and all Indians are my brothers and sisters, except my wife. We read this, right?
Yeah. After that, we were supposed to go in lines to our classes. I bet you we had this Mission Impossible moment, and just like Tom Cruise, we tried to escape from the eyes of leaders who checked our shoes and socks. They stood on either side of the line. I used to be like, don't look at them, be deaf, go straight. Okay, 2 tangos down, 1 more to go. And when I realized that I finally made it, bad luck punches me in the face and someone calls my name. Heart goes thumping and dill goes jumping. And if I didn't turn up, I would have bloody had it.
Wednesdays and Saturdays were the scariest one. Don't know how many times I've killed my uncles and grandmothers, bro.
Our dialogues. Sir, I was about to get a haircut this morning, but my uncle died.
And the class leaders who used to write our names on the board for talking.
Remember how they used to add +1 and +2 for talking more?
And how our teachers gave our answer sheets by calling our names loudly. They used to scold us, your section is the worst. Look at other sections. Third standard kids are way better than you. Pen fights, bingo, exos were our life back then.
Yeah, you know what? We grew up with lies. And the most convincing of them all was about The Undertaker. It has to be about The Undertaker. One fellow used to come and say, bro, The Undertaker has 7 lives. And you know what? The Undertaker and Kane are brothers. I don't know if anyone related themselves to this analogy. At least my brother and I did.
And talking about the TV shows we used to watch, my god, I think we need to make another exclusive episode on them. Anyways, let's talk about them.
So it's a moral duty to thank Tom and Jerry for making our childhood memorable.
It's the pop of girls, Blossom, Bubbles and Buttercup.
Yo, the villain Mojo Jojo. It's funny how they pronounced it.
Bro, you know what? It was so popular that a reboot version of the Pop of Girls was made and launched in 2016, Popeye the Sailor Man. That made me eat spinach. This pop culture icon completely captured it.
I wish with all my heart.
To fly with dragons in a land apart.
Yes, we are talking about the Dragon Tales. This show had us from the very start.
Yes, we all wanted to escape to the Dragon Land. And if it seems preposterous to you, then I think you haven't lived your childhood.
And you remember Oswald? We used to cross roads just the way he did. Daएं, बाएं, दाएं.
Make Way for Noddy is a Brit-American show that was based on Enid Blyton's Noddy character. The same Enid Blyton who wrote Famous 5 and Secret 7.
Mad by Rob was the Indian version of Art Attack for those who watched Art Attack. I never missed a single episode, especially for the big picture.
Pokemon. Remember how obsessed we were about Pokemon?
Remember the Pokemon cards we used to collect?
We traded the extra ones for new Pokemon cards.
And soon, Beyblade came along. We bought and broke off God knows how many Beyblades. Remember we used to play them in kadais and plates?
Bro, coming to Indian TV shows, I think Shaktiman was the first superhero back then. It was so popular that one day I broke my tooth pulling off his stunt.
Shakalaka Boom Boom, the earliest version of 3D printing. I thought of getting my cycle by sketching it. And I remember all of us had these pencils.
Now, let me talk about Hangama. This one came and completely killed the TV show game. I used to be a hardcore follower of Ninja Hattori.
No wonder you were singing its song at the start of the episode. But my favorite was Kochikame.
I think Doraemon was a common favorite. We wish we had a Doraemon in our lives just to back us up when something went wrong.
Not to forget Shin-chan and his weird laugh. Bro, do you remember Takeshi's Castle by Javed Jaffrey?
Yeah, bro. Remember the maze game especially? We used to be like, go left, go right. Yeah, right door. Oh.
Bro, remember the DVDs we bought from stores that contained 4 movies, out of which one was Beep, blowing and shirt rubbing the CDs? Who doesn't remember them?
Yeah, the cassettes we bought and the way we used pencils and pens to rewind the tapes. And the games we used to play very distinctively. I remember hide and seek. I think we hid ourselves in almost technically impossible and the weirdest places like buckets, below the courts, cars, and whatnot.
Remember goalies, alias marbles, aka kanche? The more you had, the higher was your status in your hood. And you remember Peetma, a game with the simplest rule. You gotta hit people with a ball that differs according to your strength. If you are hulks, stumper ball is for you. If you are mediocres, take tennis ball and plastic balls for kids.
And now for a game of games, gully cricket, wherein the conventional rules don't apply and the ball is not returned when it's hit hard. Fans keep it for themselves. By fans, I mean uncles and aunties who scream at us. Now rules of the games: only offside, ball goes leg side, you're out. No sixes, only fours. If you hit a six, you're out. And the craziest rule is single pitch catch. And for legends like me, we played double pitch catch.
It was a time when we thought MRF was a bat manufacturing company and everyone craved for having one MRF bats in their childhood. Well, chuck it. Bro, did you have pets?
No bro, my mom thought I was enough.
I used to steal puppies from their mums. Steal is a bad word. I grabbed them, fed them, and made these tiny boxes for them to live. I was a pro in this puppy house making. It's kind of thinking that I'm in a career of building houses for people.
Bro, if you keep talking like this, it'll go on for hours and hours.
Dude, I failed words to express my nostalgia. Bro, I think we missed out very few things. Namely, the Flintstones, Johnny Bravo, The Roadrunner Show, Looney Tunes, Augie and the Cockroaches, The Pink Panther Show, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Scooby-Doo, SpongeBob SquarePants, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Mr. Bean, Power Rangers SPD, Mystic Force, Chhota Bheem, Snakes and Ladders, Business, Monopoly, Uno, Antakshari.
What the duck, bro? Are these few? Whatever, let's wrap it up.
If you became nostalgic after listening to this, then please like, share and subscribe.
We have loads of interesting stuff coming up for you. Until then, stay home, stay safe.